Welcome to the referee training video on how to track players' positions during a match. There are 3 key components to tracking players. The first key component is the starting server ID, or another term, the band. The band is used to distinguish the starting server from their partner. The band also indicates the starting server as the even score player. The non-banded partner is then the odd score player. The band must be visible to the referee to determine correct positioning. If not visible, remind the player to make the band visible. The next key component is the sides of the court. When facing the net, the court is divided into the right even side and the left odd side. The right even side indicates an even number score. The left odd side indicates an odd number score. The last key component is the score itself. The score is either even number or an odd number. These 3 components, the banded player, the sides of the court, and the score all have a common factor, even or odd. The first step to tracking the players is to locate the scores on the score sheet. If the team score is an even number, the banded player should be on the right or even side of the court. If the team score is an odd number, the banded player should be on the left or odd side of the court. This rule applies regardless of whether the service rotation is the first server or the second server. For example, the score is 5-4-1. 5 is an odd number. The banded player should be positioned on the left or odd side of the court. 4 is an even number. The banded player should be positioned on the right or even side of the court. When the players on a team elect not to use the traditional positioning of one player on the right even court and one player on the left odd court, this is called stacking. According to the rulebook, the partner of a server or receiver can position themselves anywhere on or off the court on their end of the court. Take notice that if a court side is empty, the team is stacking. To track stacking players, focus first on the correct server according to the server clip's position. Does that player have the ball? If not, be prepared to call a fault. Next, verify the correct server's position according to the score. If the correct server is serving from the right or even court, and the score is even, the server should be the banded player. If the correct server is serving from the left or odd court, and the score is even, the server should be the non-banded player. If the score is odd, the server should be the banded player. In singles matches, the score determines the serving side. If the score is even, the server serves from the right court. If the score is odd, the server serves from the left court. The goal is to fully understand the even and odd connection between the score, the band, and the court. The verification of players' positions is done every single time prior to calling the score. This ends the tracking players' position and stacking portion of this video series. Someone once said, skills are achieved through consistent and deliberate practice.